now that we got the shop the way we want, all cleaned up, everything's ready to rock. Alright, check out these places you can go now. Look, you got, the test track, race track, but a car auction, junkyard, car salon, barn. Now, speed track, that's pretty cool. That's the abandoned airport, basically, like in the other game. And then photo locations, haven't checked that out yet, but I bet that's pretty cool. We're working on a Lambo today. So when we get done, I'm going to see what that photo spot does. So, and there's a drag strip now too. And that's a DLC. I haven't messed with that too much, so we'll explore that too. But yeah, check this game out. So anyway, working on a Lambo here. So let's get the Lambo back in the garage, and gonna go ahead and get that Lambo out of parking real quick. Let's see here. This is the Lambo here. I've been working on it. It's a pretty cool car. I haven't driven it yet. Well, I did test drive it. It needed some work. I picked it up at the auction. But you guys got to check this out. There's a lot more detail to it. Let's move it in on a lift. Alright, now I'm going to go put my parts. I got the parts for it in my warehouse. Right now I've already redone the motor and hopped it up and all that sweet stuff. So right now I'm on suspension and then body and interior. And there's a couple items I got to redo on the car, but this is a great opportunity for you to see the paint booth, how it works, and everything else. All these parts are ready to go. I've already rebuilt what I could, replaced everything that needed to be replaced, and so now I just need to paint them all up and put them back on the car. The lists, there's more detail, more stuff to do. The list mechanisms and the way you order your parts is much more efficient than the first game. You get your parts faster, but with that becomes more abilities. So I won't say the game's any easier, because where it is easier than the first game, they've made other things more complicated, but not in a bad way, in a good way. This game is very enjoyable. If you like the first one, you'll love the second one. You really will. They've definitely expanded on it and improved some things and everything else. Alright. Like I said, what it is the controls, the idea, how everything works is just like the first game. They've just expanded on it. Like you get stuck bolts, so you have to use WD-40, things like that. But you'll see as we go along. I've got all the parts necessary, so I'm just going to get rid of everything that's under 100%. Just clear up my inventory, make everything easier to paint, because that way I don't have to shuffle through so many parts. But check out all these parts you can paint. Alright, I'm going with a chrome gold and chrome black color scheme, and so that's what I'm doing here. But see, you couldn't paint any suspension parts before on the first game. Plus this remembers your paint settings and remembers quite a bit of them, as you can see, so you could really get some schemes going and keep up with your colors, and it's faster. a lot faster this way. You still have all the options of changing your tones and your gloss and and all that stuff as well. And it will remember those settings as well. So painting is much more efficient. You could do more, and you can paint more parts. I will say that out of everything you do in the game, if you're gonna paint things, that painting is what takes the most time. If you're gonna go crazy with it, like I'm going crazy, I'm painting every part that is allowed to be painted. It makes the car worth more, looks cool, And this is one I'm restoring to sell. I'm making money off of this car. So my wheels are already black. So I'm going with gold calipers, and as you can see with different materials, the color changes a little. I'm sure you could compensate for that. Like I could go over here. This is what color it is, and bump it up one. Ooh, that's a green. Huh. Yeah. Well, but different materials lay out different things as once you paint it, just like in real life. Oops, did I paint an old one? I thought I saw rust. No, there's no way. I don't have anything. Everything's brand new in my inventory. And you can paint tons of motor parts too. Just as many, if not more, than the suspension. So you really spend a lot of time in a paint booth in this game if you want to totally redo and paint everything you can. You will spend that time on it. Now, got black wheels. Not going to be able to see too much. I'm going to go with gold chocks and black springs. See, look how that textures up. And that thing is so cool. You can paint all these parts closer to what you can do in the real world, It's just more customization. It's really nice. It does cost money to paint, just like it does in the previous game. So the more you paint, the more it costs. You will spend some money painting, for sure. So if you want to go crazy, make sure you got the bank account to do it. No, I don't want to go gold. We're going to go with black. That's the previous color, black chrome, that I've been using to go along with the gold. That's going to look good sitting up on those struts. It will all come together, you'll see. You can't paint every part, but you can paint quite a bit. We're going to go with gold on this part. I'm not being shy about the gold on this part. Alright, let's see here. Could go black on the tank. Nah, let's get flashy. Let's keep them gold. I'm not shy about the gold on this one. all this paint work, you know, really makes it look like a show car when you're done, and that's pretty awesome. You know, that's kind of what you're going for when you're doing stuff like this. So that's really neat. They put more detail into it, and the graphics are so good, and you'll see, I mean, as you're watching now, yeah, they did a good job. They really did. Okay, I got black wheels. We're gonna go with the gold. Not gonna be able to see them with the wheels on there anyway, but this is a Lambo. It's gonna look good all the way around. Alright, we've got every part that we can painted on the suspension part of the car that we're doing. Suspension and brakes. So now it's time to install everything.